Blue whales are indeed the largest animals ever to have existed in the history of our planet. To put this into perspective, the largest known dinosaurs, such as the Argentinosaurus, were impressive, but blue whales surpassed them both in length and mass. An adult blue whale can measure up to 32 meters in length, which is approximately the equivalent of 3 standard-sized buses lined up. In terms of weight, they can reach an astonishing 200 tons, which is roughly the weight of about 33 adult African elephants. The growth of a blue whale is rapid during its first years of life. A blue whale calf can grow up to 3 centimeters per day and gain up to 90 kilograms daily during its first months, feeding exclusively on mother's milk. This rapid growth is necessary to survive in the cold, open waters where they live. To better understand the size of a blue whale, one can compare it with other large animals. For example, the largest land animal, the African elephant, seems small in comparison, averaging about 6 tons in weight, a fraction of the weight of an adult blue whale. Despite their colossal size, blue whales are graceful swimmers. Their elongated, hydrodynamic bodies are perfectly adapted for aquatic life. Their huge pectoral fins, along with a powerful tail, allow them to move gracefully through the water, despite their size and weight. The heart of a blue whale is extremely large, being one of the largest organs in the animal kingdom. It can weigh up to 600 kilograms, which is approximately the weight of a small car. The heart's size is proportional to the gigantic size of the animal, necessary to pump a vast amount of blood through its extensive body. The heartbeat of a blue whale can be detected from a distance of more than 3 kilometers in the ocean. At rest, the heart of a blue whale beats about 8 to 10 times per minute. When diving, the heart rate can drop to 2 beats per minute to conserve oxygen. The circulatory system of a blue whale is incredibly powerful, with arteries large enough for an adult human to pass through. These large arteries are necessary to transport oxygenated blood throughout the colossal body of the animal. Blue whales feed almost exclusively on krill, small crustaceans that are abundant in many oceans of the world. Krill is small, with each individual measuring only a few centimeters in length, but blue whales consume a huge amount to sustain their massive size. Blue whales feed through a method known as filter feeding. They swallow large volumes of krill-rich water and then use their baleen, bristle-like structures made of keratin, to filter the krill from the water. They expel the water through these baleen, retaining the krill and other small organisms. During the feeding season, an adult blue whale can consume up to 40 million krill per day. In terms of weight, this equates to about 3,600 kilograms of krill. This intense feeding is crucial for accumulating enough energy, mainly in the form of fat, to sustain them during seasons when food is scarce. The mouth and throat of blue whales have a unique structure that allows them to expand enormously during feeding. This expansion is essential for them to swallow large volumes of water-containing krill. The song of the blue whale is one of the loudest of any animal on Earth. It can reach levels of up to 188 decibels, which is louder than a jet plane taking off. Additionally, blue whales sing at extremely low frequencies, between 10 and 40 Hz, which are at the lower end of what humans can hear. These low-frequency sounds have the ability to travel long distances in the ocean, allowing blue whales to communicate with each other over hundreds or even thousands of kilometers. This capability is essential for an animal that inhabits vast oceans and may be isolated from others of its species. The exact function of blue whale songs is still a mystery in many respects, but it is believed to play a role in social communication and, possibly, in reproduction. Males are the ones who most often emit these sounds, suggesting that they may be used to attract females or establish dominance and territorial presence. Each blue whale has a unique song, and these songs can vary geographically among different blue whale populations. Moreover, scientists have discovered that the patterns and structures of the songs change slowly over the years, similarly to how our voices deepen over time. Blue whales are known to be relatively solitary animals. However, they communicate with each other through complex sounds and exhibit feeding behaviors that may indicate some level of cooperation or coordination. The ability to communicate effectively is often seen as an indicator of great intelligence. Blue whales have a large brain, both in absolute terms and relative to their body size, although not as proportionally large as that of dolphins. A larger brain is generally associated with greater cognitive ability in animals, suggesting that blue whales may possess considerable intelligence. The longest recorded blue whale was a female found in the Antarctic Ocean, measuring an impressive 33.58 meters, 110 feet and 2.5 inches in length. This record was made in the early 20th century during the era of commercial whaling. Although length is an impressive indicator, weight is also a crucial metric when considering the size of these giants. The largest blue whales can weigh up to 200 tons, although precise weight measurements are challenging due to the size and environment of these animals. There is variation in the size of blue whales among different populations around the world. Generally, blue whales in the southern hemisphere are larger than their northern counterparts, with the Antarctic blue whale often being the largest of all. Blue whales have no natural predators, but orcas or killer whales attack in groups and may attempt to prey on blue whales, especially calves or weaker and sick individuals. Blue whale calves are more vulnerable to orca attacks. During their first months of life, while still growing and learning to swim efficiently, calves can be targets for groups of orcas. However, due to the immense size of adult blue whales, it is rare for orcas to attempt to prey on them. There are reports of groups of more than 50 orcas trying to attack adult, healthy blue whales and giving up, so the blue whale can be considered the true monarch of the seas. The size and body mass of the blue whale are in themselves a form of defense. Their enormous size deters most predators. For marine animals, it simply isn't feasible to attempt to prey on a blue whale. The tail of a blue whale is horizontal and consists of two lobes or flukes, which are extremely strong and muscular. The tail of an adult blue whale can reach a width of up to 7 meters, making it a useful weapon for defending against the rare attacks that might occur. Blue whales have an average lifespan of 70 to 90 years. However, there are records of blue whales living for more than 100 years. One of the primary ways to determine the age of a blue whale is through the analysis of structures in their inner ear called earplugs. These earplugs accumulate layers annually, similar to the growth rings of a tree, allowing scientists to estimate the animal's age. When a dead whale sinks to the seabed, its body becomes a valuable and nutritious resource for many marine species. The whale carcass provides a sudden and abundant food source in an environment where food is often scarce. The decomposition process of a whale carcass on the seabed occurs in several stages, each hosting different sets of species. Initially, larger predators like sharks and large fish feed on the flesh. This is followed by a decomposition phase where invertebrates such as worms, crustaceans, and mollusks consume the remains. Finally, microorganisms decompose the bones, releasing nutrients into the environment. In deep waters, where sunlight does not penetrate and life is limited, whale falls create islands of biodiversity. They support communities of specialized organisms that may rely exclusively on the organic matter from these carcasses for survival. Some species are specialized in whale falls and can be found only in these environments. For example, certain types of Ostax worms, also known as bone-eating worms, have the ability to bore into and digest whale bones, using symbiotic bacteria to assist in decomposition. What did you think of the video? Were you surprised by any of these facts? Let me know in the comments, and if you like giant aquatic animals, we have videos about orcas and other marine giants. Stay with God and go watch.